This week on the Bluffs Sports Zone, football, baby. Air show in Cardinals country. On your mark, get set, go. The Reavers run the glory. Morning glory on the pitch. This one, not for the birds. The last act in the regular season, that is. Same old, same old. Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to our latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone. Yeah, I know it's just a scrimmage. Yeah, I know it just gives us a peek, but still, it's football, baby. Iowa Western closes out its annual spring fling with its annual spring game. Only this time it's up the road a ways, but at a venue I think is one of the best around. Now, it's not exactly an airport per se, but we were looking up a lot more than we were looking down. That's for sure. Blue skies and trainer for the annual blue-white game.
I was right, Robert, on 101. Ready?
Second series for quarterback Kurt Walding to Jason Harrison. The redshirt freshman from New Jersey falls forward. Fast forward over the top. Little dump pass to Mekhi Sargent. And the redshirt frosh from Florida turns it into a nice game. Number 13 then calls his own number. Walding with the first TD of the game.
Walding on the quarterback. Good ball. Reaver touchdown.
Temperature in the 70s. Water staying hydrated at a premium. The dark side picked off 22 passes last year. Noah McWell pays QB Latrell Martin a house call. Meanwhile, the Walding Air Show continues in the second quarter. Anthony Turner runs under it. T-Boy White then does the honors. The sophomore from Johnston, Iowa, his first of two on the ground.
Across the goal line for the touchdown.
Third quarter, Kurt Walding to Ralph Lauren McCauley from Grapevine, Texas. The drive stalls. Mason Lorber from Danville splits the uprights with a 37-yard field goal. A number of recruits on hand, taking in the Walding to Turner Air Show. Fourth quarter, the redshirt freshman from DM Dowling, 15 of 27, 269 yards. And the 6'4" receiver from Georgia grabs 6 balls for 146 and this touchdown. The blue team whips the white 71-32.
I was pleased overall. I've seen some guys make some plays. It's not so much the score as I wanted to see individual guys making some plays and how we played as a unit. So it was good. Disappointing thing, we turned it over a couple times. The positive thing was the defense created turnovers. But, pleased overall.
You made some nice throws. You made some bad throws.
I mean, that's going to happen. Obviously, there are a few I want back, but when I was on, I definitely felt like I was in the rhythm. But at times, there's adversity. And so I think I can work on that and just get better at just calming myself.
Need some help at wide receiver. They might have found one tonight. What say you?
Yeah, they definitely found one. I went up, go get the ball, and I got a good quarterback and I got a good team, and then so that's all that matters.
What about the RBs? I know he's looking for some production from you guys.
Yeah, we got to bring it. So this offseason, I told the guys that we have to work hard this offseason to bring it to each game, rush for over 100 yards, make sure we keep the ball moving.
What strikes you about the defense this year as you compare it to last year so far?
Just the swag that our defense has, as in like how we carry ourselves on the field and off the field. It's just like I like it.
Saw today. We got some. It looked pretty good today for me. Just sitting back as a even a fan, just an offense. We got some players out there that can do some things. So as much as we can take it away and give it back to the offense, it's going to be pretty good.
Pretty good indeed. The O puts on a show, and Stro?
With a partner, you each get a pizza.
The pizza party continues in August, and the battle cry?
1, 2, 3, work hard!
All right. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a little excited. It looked like old times to me. I know, JJ, it's only the spring game. Now, around 80 or so players suited up these last couple of months. Around 100 more will be arriving in early August. So make that then around 180 guys in fall camp. Wow. Big Blue kicks off the season on the road at Independence August 26th. The Reavers open up at home the following week against Hutch. So football, baby. got just a taste of what's to come, and it looks yum yum. We have a delicious matchup to start the weekend. Morning glory for the Falcons or Titans. Running down the dream, just over the hill on the track, when we come back.
We asked a group of employees what makes our bank special, and here's what they said.
We're available to help our community grow.
We are available to explain the benefits of electronic banking.
Being available to our customers and communities is not only what ties us together, but also what you want most from your financial institution. And our new name says just that. Welcome to Avela Bank.
Council Bluffs is a growing, vibrant community. It's becoming a modern 21st century community.
We will be the largest free Wi-Fi hotspot in the United States.
Our vision is about building a community where families want to live and businesses want to locate.
We see that as a great potential enhancement for future growth in the city.
This portion of the Bluff Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in Southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
The Region 11 Track and Field Championships kick off with a bang. And just like last year here, Kellyanne James wins the women's heptathlon for the second year in a row, and this time by over 300 points. So, heading into the day of competition, the ladies are looking good. However, this isn't the first time that Iowa Western has come in on top. And what's that saying as always? It's not exactly how you start, but you know the rest. And speaking of hot, the Reavers sweep the javelin competition. Kyle Farrell wins it on the men's side. Sophomore Zarin Goodrich throws it the farthest for the ladies.
It was pretty good, but I can still throw farther. My record is 39 feet and I threw 37, but yeah, I made an improvement from last meet, so I'm kind of proud of myself.
Next to the grueling 10,000 meter run, 25 laps. It's raining in turn 4 to help cool things off. I-Central runs away from the field on both the men's and women's side. Big Blues Patria Vaimano here wins the women's hammer throw. The Reavers grab the baton and finish second in the women's 4x800 meter relay. The men follow in second as well. So after day one, the Iowa Western women have thrown down the gauntlet, the men hanging in there.
Early in the meet, not a lot of events scored, but we did some really good things today. It's always nice to run at home, have that little bit of support, and then it's nice to have some decent weather.
In the shade, not a bad place to be on a beautiful spring Saturday. The Reavers looking for their day in the sun, Sunday. All right, so one day down, one more to go. The Iowa Western women hold a slim 17-point lead over the perennial big dogs from Iowa Central. Now, the men, not so close. Day two, who comes through? Who has the heart? Who wants it more? The weather, a carbon copy of the day before. First up, women's 1,500 meters. Shaniki Watson runs alone, comes in over 19 seconds ahead of the rest of the field.
That was an amazing race. It was a bit challenging for me because I was running by myself. So it would have been much better if I had someone to challenge me.
The Reavers shadow the front, finish third in the men's 1,500. Women's 400, Saqueen Cameron wins it in a time of 55:10. The sophomore from Jamaica, spent.
I just came out
I know the breeze on the boxers are really terrible, so I do what I gotta do. I know I have a top-end speed, so I just work it home.
Men's 400, Jordan Minnis is second. Sunglasses reflect the heat of the moment, what's to come. Men's 110 hurdles, the Reavers' Tremaine Flagler loses by an eyelash. China Watson-Reed crosses the line first in the women's 100-meter dash.
I just wanted to come out here and execute my race, that's all, and I did so. So I'm happy with it.
Kelsey Hurley gives it a run in the women's high jump. Finishes second. Monique Apuakehau climbs the mountain, winning the pole vault. The Hawaiian clears 11 feet. And speaking of feet, the steeplechase water pit proves to be a lake saver. Women's 400 low hurdles, Iowa Western's Reavers 2, 3, 4. Women's 800, Shaniki Watson running to upset the top-ranked girl in the country.
Last 100 was just all heart, me and God. I don't know how I got over that last 100. I'm not a sprinter, I'm not a fast person.
Saqueen Cameron's fast again, making it a double, taking the 200. Big Blues Vincent Gordon comes screaming across to win on the men's side.
I knew to get out. I definitely got out. When I came off the curve, I just thought, gotta hold on, gotta finish. And I pushed through the line.
The women splash to the line 2, 3, 4 in the 5,000 meters. Finally, the women's 4x400 meter relay. China Watson-Reed runs the anchor leg for the winners. The men fly home first as well. When it's all said and done, the women bring home the plaque for just the second time in 11 years.
It's a great day. My staff works extremely hard. Every one of our girls stepped up, did what they needed to do, and more. They deserve it. We've been at this, JJ, for 11 years. We don't win very often. We go against one of the top teams in the country. It's a dogfight. So when you come out ahead, it's emotional.
That it was. And the hardware? Back in the hands of a gritty bunch of Reavers. They've earned the right to be called Region 11 champions. So to repeat, Iowa Western wins the region for just the second time in 11 years. And for the second time, it's the ladies, 369 to 272 over perennial champ Iowa Central. Congrats to Coach Emmett and his staff. The emotion of the moment, I think, as you saw, sums it up. The men, not so lucky. The Tritons take top honors, followed by the Reavers. But next for everyone, pretty much, who's qualified, the Nationals in Hutchinson, Kansas, beginning May 18th. It's down to the Final Four at Doc Ross Field, and then the real fun begins. Statement game on the pitch. The only pitch, it's early, after the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed Sports Med. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed Sports Med invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed Sports Med.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
It's been a renaissance of sorts at Lewis Central. The boys' soccer team has done it about face and is winning, and winning big. So when you take to the pitch in games you're supposed to win and win big, that's exactly what you do. Just ask Riverside. The Bulldogs find out the hard way. The LC flag blowing in the wind. The Titans then blow by the Bulldogs. Not even 3 minutes into the match. Connor James, left foot, and the route is on. Minutes later, fellow junior Tony Ramos, right foot. Ramos with 3 goals. And then Connor James with the hat trick as well. Senior Hunter O'Toole, near post. Fellow senior Brendan O'Brien. Far post, 5-0 Lewis Central at the break. The Titans eating it up. Now, Riverside just completely overmatched. LC blows by the Dogs, 10-0.
It's always good to score a bunch of goals, and we get to rotate some younger guys in and get them some experience that they need.
Past couple of years, our attitude hasn't been the greatest with each other, with our coach. But this year, we don't argue, we play as a team, and it's crazy how well we're playing together.
Our success, it's honestly just built us up even more. It's just made us even stronger. We set goals at the beginning of the season, and we've been achieving them. So, I mean, we're just going to keep on achieving them, and we're just going to keep on winning.
The Titans have now won more matches than all of last year. Lewis Central has scored 34 goals and given up just 4. The Falcons come in, having beaten LC the last 3 years in a row. The match, physical. Each team, a number of chances in the first half. The header for St. Albert just misses. Lewis Central, 8 corner kicks. Zachary Schaefer, a scoring opportunity, but watch keeper Kyle Barnes slides out, great save. Titans goalkeeper Cole Jensen, 9 big saves as well. Great day to break out the shades, get a kickstart on the weekend. Scoreless at the half. Second half, under 34 minutes left in the match, Brendan Figueroa breaks free. James Devine with the finish, and LC breaks the deadlock. About 12 or so minutes later, it's Connor James. The home team takes a 2-zip advantage. Keenan Dirks finishes off all the scoring. Lewis Central with the clean sheet, 3-0 over the Falcons.
All credit to St. Albert. They high pressed us very well the first 25-30 minutes and made it really, really difficult for us. And it was 0-0 at halftime. And I agree, I think we wore them down well enough that we started finding that space in the second half and got our goals.
Saw the goalkeeper coming out along with the defender for Fig. I knew if there's nobody on me, I just called for it and took a touch, got my composure and put it in.
Yeah, we just had some defensive breakdowns, which historically this year has been the strength of our team, so I thought we still attacked well. Nobody quit.
Mentally, we're a fun team. We have a lot of fun together, and we just got to be able to, make some of our chances and make some of our goals, and then we're right there with a lot of teams.
Good luck the rest of the way, guys.
Lewis Central's now won 7 in a row, and St. Albert drops its 4th out of its last 5 matches. The dream season continues for Lewis Central. The Titans now a sparkling 9-1, and of course that lone loss in a shootout. AL right behind at a sizzling 8-3. Thomas Jefferson's coming on. Good for the Jackets. And St. Albert will be there when it matters most. Don't let the records fool you. Next to the girls. Big game between the reigning state champs and another up-and-comer from across town. Now, Abraham Lincoln looks to be for real. And to prove it, the Lynx would love nothing better than to knock off the Titans. Here's IWTV student Daniel Kingery.
It's the Battle of Council Bluffs. First half, AL's Darby Thomas takes the pass, gets by not one, but two Titan defenders. For the score, the away team leads 1-0 at the break. LC breaks through in the second half. Kelsey McSorley to Grace Guidry. The freshman with the chip shot. And it's all tied up. 3 minutes later, the Lynx, Brooke Harold, puts it in a spot where the goalie can't reach it. 2-1 Abraham Lincoln. The Titans tie it. AL with the free kick from near midfield. Hope Ritchie heads it in for the lead. 3-2 Lynx. Under 4 minutes to play, Lewis Central's Lauren Bielick with one heck of a shot. The junior nails the equalizer in the 77th minute. Stays that way until the second 10-minute overtime period. Hadley Hill nearly gives LC the win. Another set piece. The visitors try to clear it, but the home team sends it right back in. All-State forward Kelsey McSorley with the game winner. Lewis Central outlasts Abraham Lincoln 4-3.
There's a lot of ups and downs in that game. What a fantastic game to say, first of all. I think it's just our girls, they've been in a lot of battles, and we won't quit till the last second, and I thought they did a good job of that.
Felt amazing. Of course, we have players who can score, and we just were in the right place at the right time, and we just had it in us, so we wanted it.
We've been working on building character all season. The theme of the week is work ethic, and we've been talking about what work ethic means, and it's never giving up, and that's what happened tonight. We never gave up.
We just, I think, kept encouraging each other and said, keep going, because we didn't want to give up, because we've been looking for this game, forward to this game for a really long time, and show them that we can play against them and eventually beat them, hopefully.
LC knocks off AL for the 7th time in the last 8 matches. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Dan Kingery.
Thanks, Daniel. The Titans ready to make another run at 8-3. Losses come from teams across the river. Abraham Lincoln still looking swell at 9-4. Hey, don't forget Royer and the Yellow Jackets. Thomas Jefferson sitting pretty at 7-2. The Saints will be there. Trust me. SA currently at 5-6. Up next, our play of the week, the last 100 meters. Gut check time. The final countdown. The Big Blue baseball team closes out the regular season at home. On the other side. Yeah, you know the way I see it, the regular season's okay. I mean, you got to go through it if you're the Reavers. They seem to dominate every year, so it's the postseason I get excited about. But nonetheless, Big Blue closes out the first phase against the Tigers. Now, call me spoiled, but I'm expecting 4 out of 4, or at least 3 out of 4. I mean, we've seen and heard this song and dance time and time again.
Encore, let's go.
Iowa Western takes the first game 8-4. The Tigers come roaring out in game 2. Peyton Stevens goes the other way. The visitors a quick 2-0 lead. Snyder Ruiz pokes one over the bag. Can't make the play. 2 runs come home. Marshalltown a 9-0 lead after just 2 innings. The home team finally bangs out some runs in the 4th. Eric Mingus drops one in right. The Reavers score 5 times. 5th inning. Brian Grove slices it to left field. Grove with 3 hits. Run comes around. Big Blue cuts it 9-7 after 5 complete. Top of the 6th inning. Jose Nieces rounds one through the hole. The Tigers 12 hits lead at 12-7 after 6. Hey, I know him. Bottom of the 7th inning. Chase Hager comes through with his 4th hit of the game. The Reavers 15 overall trail 12-10, tying run at the plate. No. Marshalltown holds on to out-hit Iowa Western 12-10.
I'm trying to rest some pitchers, and they took advantage of it early on. We didn't throw strikes, and then when we did, it was already some free bases with walks, and then there's a base hit, and it scores a couple, and all of a sudden we look up, and it's 9-0 after 2 innings. So our guys did a good job, especially since I was resting guys in the lineup as well, much less on the mound, and I thought they did a good job of just chipping away. It is what it is today with us winning the tournament, or winning the #1 seed, winning the regular season conference, and trying to rest some guys while you're still trying to compete.
The Reavers compete and sweep the doubleheader on Sunday 11-3 and 14-7. Next up, the conference tournament in Centerville. The second act about to begin. Now it's time for our play of the week. And you know, this is one of the more grittier performances I've seen in a while, and it's one of the reasons I do what I do. Region 11 Track and Field Championships, women's 800-meter run. Shaniki Watson, with the will to win, guts it out the last 100 meters, takes her second race of the day. Iowa Western claims the women's regional title for only the second time in 11 years. Shaniki Watson, her will to win, our play of the week. Okay, so another big week here in Reavers country is but a distant memory. But we won't soon forget. Coming up next, at least for baseball anyway, the second season. And so for this latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.